fellow collectors, today we're going to be talking about Star Wars, the Black Series, Han Solo, and his Hoth gear. Now, you'll notice this version is not blue, but brown. And that had some people going, eh? But if you go back and watch the movie, you'll see what the real color is. You can go watch it and then report back here. So as we look for his accessories, he does come with the binoculars that he uses to find Luke. And you can see this nice detail. He does come with his communicator here on his belt. It does not come off. His belt is attached at the hip. And right here on his leg, you can see the strap. He does come with a weapon end. It's in there right now. Let me try to see if I can get it out. Always when you want to get it out, it doesn't want to come out. And it doesn't want to pop off either. There we go. Finally got the sucker removed. All right, so he does come with his standard weapon that we saw him use within the movies. His hands do hold it pretty nicely, and his belt does fit it nicely. It does have a little peg hole for the strap to lock it in. You would think in advanced technology like this, they would have a more better way to pull or to lock in their weapons instead of carrying them around in a little holster that had a strap. But hey, so many things were weird back then. I'll get that later. All right. So as we look at Han Solo here, we see him in the parka that he used. This parka, you can take this off if you want to by removing the head. As you can see here, he does have a little gap when you do that. So as we take a look at the face, we can see a Harrison Ford looking face. And he does have the goggles here. All of the uniform detail and nice looking parka. Now if we look at articulation for this guy, we see that his arms come up this far. It doesn't like to do a full T-pose, but it does have the standard rotation around, but mine gets blocked right up here. As far as bicep, he has no bicep, but he does have a swivel at the elbow and has a swivel at the glove. His wrist does not have one. As far as ab crunch goes, he's got a nice one here at the waist and does allow waist rotation. Since he's wearing his parka, it prevents him from doing any kind of split or huge leg movement, but he does have a double bended knee and an ankle on a ball joint. So this is a rather tall Han Solo. If you stand him up next to other ones, you will see this. And as I get him nice and back standing up, I may need to get a stand here just so he will stand for a few minutes. And he won't even stand for these stupid Star Wars stands. Okay, here we go. All right, we look at him, and he comes in at 6.5 inches tall. See, these stands are crap. So, as we get him in here, and his legs don't want to get into place, you see that pull him next to a G.I. Joe figure and a Hasbro Marvel Legends figure. We can say, hey, look, they all fit in. They're all made by the same manufacturer, so they should, right? So if I pull in Superman from DC Rebirth, we'll see that, yes, the McFarlane toys are taller than Star Wars, G.I. Joe, all of them. That's because they're special. So, how much does this guy weigh? I'm glad you asked. So he will come in at a standard height. A weight. And we get a 3.2 ounces. So this guy is a moderate height. Everything. So if we bring in a battle droid, we can see that the battle droid is still just a little bit taller than Han, because these suckers are tall. But so, if you're not a fan of this version, they do make they have made other versions that resemble the blue outfit that he wore in the movie. And so whenever I saw that, I was like, that's weird enough that I will definitely buy it, since it does have a different color and a different, and definitely taller than these. Now the only redeeming factor for this guy is you will look at his feet, and he has 2 holes in them, so there are different sizes also, which makes it nice for stands if you do have ones that are different. So this Star Wars stand I was telling is crap. Since he has a smaller hole, he can fit it in it. And I was saying that he is a different size. So here he is next to Han Solo from A New Hope. So you can see the different sizes. I guess going to Hoth made him a little taller. And that's one of the gripes people have said about these toys. But if you stand them so far apart, they don't look so bad, do they? All right, guys. So until next time, remember, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.